On this adventure, we head to Sawyer County, 15 miles east of Hayward, to Wisconsin's third largest lake. The Chippewa Flowage is over 15,000 acres with 200 undeveloped islands and 233 miles of undeveloped shoreline. Our plan was to spend 4 days exploring the islands, channels, and bays in the northernmost portion of this beautiful body of water. So we packed up the canoes and we were off. 4 days of fun in the sun. Before long, we reached our first campsite, Eagle's Nest Island. We explored the surroundings a little before setting up camp. There was a few nice flat tent pads to choose from and plenty of trees for us to hang our hammocks. So here's our setup for first night here. Found a nice little island to camp on. Both got our hammocks hanging here. Kind of strung up the tarps together so that they're both in porch mode. We got the tents, we got our loungers there. Nice little trail down to the beach.
Should I pet him?
We found out quickly that cell reception was going to be limited unless we could find that one spot with a signal. It was a beautiful evening and Missy and I decided to go out on the lake and try our luck at some fishing, while the others stayed at camp and played some card games. Fishing is great on the Chippewa Flowage. It's known for its walleye and muskie fishing. In fact, the world record muskie was caught in these very waters.
Yikes.
Done now? Yeah?
Yep.
What is it? Oh, bass. Nice.
Although we didn't break any records, we did catch a few small ones, and everything I caught was on a weedless spoon. Before returning back to camp, we paddled around the island just enjoying all the sights and sounds of the wildlife. What a great start to the trip. We returned to camp with a beautiful sunset and relaxed by the campfire as darkness set in. So I just followed this path here to the other side of the island. It's a beautiful morning, nice and calm over here. This is where I caught the northern last night. Right on the tip over here. Right there. So we're gonna get camp tore down and go check out a couple more islands. We're gonna either camp at Dolly or Darrow Island. last night. We made our way across the lake to find the next island to camp at. Everyone checked out Dolly Island, while Missy and I used the trolling motor to quickly see if any of the surrounding islands were full. We didn't want to waste too much time and risk losing our campsite we left at Eagle's Nest Island. 2 of the 3 campsites had already been taken, and we all agreed that Eagle Nest worked best for us. So we made our way back and fished a little on the way. Tell just by that narrow beak.
What'd you get?
Pike.
He ate all the way his lure and everything. Oh
Yeah.
no. Come up, Dad.
You need some pliers?
Need some pliers?
So we're just getting back to our original campsite now. We went and checked out this site here, Dolly Island, and then came over to Darrow Island. That site is really nice, but it's taken. So then we went back to Dolly Island, made the decision just to come back to Eagle Nest.
Alright, we're just out trying to catch a few bluegills. Lake Chippewa Flowage. There's a cross between a bluegill and a dogfish somewhere out there. Oh, yeah. It's got to be a bluegill because the way it's fighting. Yeah, this is the almighty 40-pounder.
Oh, they're steady now.
Yeah, it's coming in really. Yeah.
He looks like a scrapper, eh? Oh, they're steady now.
Okay, I think we got it. I think we're draining it up on shore.
Hey, Eva, put your hands up. Ride the Bronco.
Well, he's quick.
I wonder if he'd stick that little beak into you if I pissed him off.
Let's not find out. Yeah. Freeloader. Oh, he's clingy. What do you got going there? Yeah.
Kielbasa, green beans, and potatoes. The corner of Cemetery and Dead Lane. I love pineapple.
So after a good hot meal, it was prime time for some fishing. So we headed back out onto the lake.
Look at all the minnows. Holy cripe. Ton of them.
We didn't have much luck fishing, so we returned to camp. As the second day came to an end, the clouds began to move out, giving us a great view of the full moon. Although a little hazy from the Canadian wildfires, we still enjoyed the moonlit sky. We woke up to another beautiful sunrise, and the overnight temperature was just about perfect at about 55 Fahrenheit. Very comfortable night's sleep in the hammock. Breakfast bagels for breakfast. Ooh, this is that good bacon too, ain't it? What's the name of that place? Jim's Meat Market in Iron River, Wisconsin. Bagel crust, bacon action, sausage.
You say that I can have that one there?
Yep, go for it. So after a good hot breakfast, we got up and got ready for a long day of paddling. But first, Fozzie had to burn off some pent-up energy from being trapped in the tent all night. Crazy dog. He's crazy.
I believe that's the river right there. I think. Kind of looks that way.
It's not very. One side's heavily wooded, the other side there's nothing. But I don't. All right, so we're getting ready to head out for a little exploring. Here's our campsite right here, Eagle's Nest, and we're gonna come up through here, check out this Hell's Half Acre. I don't know what that's all about, so look at that. Go through all these islands here, cut across, and follow the shoreline. There's another little island. Follow it up to this channel and then cut over to Muskie Bay. There's a river coming through there, so it might be some good fishing. And, you know, just mess around in all these bays for a good part of the day. Should be fun. And this is just covering just a small portion of this lake. This is huge. Let me zoom out here. There we go. That's a huge lake, you can see. We're just up here, the northernmost part. But there's 200 islands, 18 of which you can camp at. Ooh, this looks like good fishing in here. Time to get a line out. We enjoyed a beautiful canopy overhead as we paddled through all of the channels, providing us some much needed relief from the hot afternoon sun. Although the sun didn't seem to bother Fozzie at all. Sun never sets on the cool. Fozzie! Cool. See the rainbow around the sun? There's a name for it if you know. Leave a comment. That's cool though.
Excuse me. Are you guys camping there?
No,
No.
we're on another island.
Is it full?
Yeah.
Dolly Island's full too.
Is it?
That saves our trip across.
Yeah.
Well, we're at the island up here.
Eagle Nest.
Eagles. Oh.
And the
okay,
other
that
one-
one's full.
Yeah.
Is it Eagles Nest East?
Yeah.
Nice one.
Whoa!
He's gone.
That was easy. We weren't quite ready to head back to camp, so we headed to a place called Kavanaugh Bay. We traveled through an area we thought was the mouth of a river. We soon discovered it wasn't a river at all. It was a channel going around a floating bog that seemed to be closing in on us, creating some precarious situations. Oh boy. We're good to go. Look at the bogs that are closing back in on us.
Uh-huh.
We're getting all stuck here, but they're just kind of pushing the bogs aside and paving the road for us. No laugh, Missy. You're gonna have to do the same thing.
No, because Carrie's going to break it.
And they got right. A lot to do with that.
Okay, here we go through the woods. This is our canoe trip up at Chippewa Flowage when Carrie and Kevin had us go through the moving bog and we got stuck, so we had to walk through the woods to the next section of lake, which thankfully is only about, I don't know, a little ways through the woods. And then we come out to this right here. There's my husband with the canoe.
We did it. Woo, that was brutal. So after a long day of paddling, we made our way back to Eagle's Nest Island. Guys, we're back from our trip. I'm just sitting down here, laying down here, relaxing. Those guys, I think they're boiling up some water, getting ready to cook some meals. We're just doing mountain house meals today. But man, it's been a great day. I mean, it was challenging, but it was, you know, all part of the adventure. Loons, there's tons of loons on the flowage here. So anyway, we're gonna just take it easy. We're on camp here. We just got done swimming, drying off and stuff now, but just gonna hang out here for the rest of the night. Got some spotted cow. It's going down real good.
Road like he's a rubber man. It's just
It was
wild.
only about that big. You know,
Scared.
And that's what they do, those ponds.
They lay down.
They get freaked out, they'll just freeze and they'll lay right down. This thing laid down right on the center line.
Oh, an otter over here, check it out.
He's gone.
Oh, come on. Yeah, Emmett Otter's passing by again. Just missed him. We'll catch him. We'll catch him yet.
Look at how he sits. So fat he can't sit normal.
Oh, what are you gonna put up with that?
Rude.
He's like,
Yeah, you gotta do food for you.
are you an Oompa Loompa? Little Oompa Loompa Fozzie. Yep. Hello, come on in. I got the bowl. Sweet. Oh, yeah, you did. Yep, I did. I lined it up perfect.
You guys going eagle hunt? Watch out for that
Eagle
red.
soaring into the sunset. It's gonna be my National Geographic moment. Sidekick doesn't die here.
Yeah.
You got her tripping? Scott was a bear of bad news.
Yeah, it has the emerald ash borer.
Oh.
And it's huge. It's a
That
really
sucks.
big tree.
Those
Here.
branches had fallen and knocked out power to the whole neighborhood.
Oh. These guys got these coffee bags, just like tea bags. They're coffee. It's kind of cool. How are they?
They're typical instant coffee. It's not.
Yeah. Meh. I'd like to get those Java cubes if we could ever find them. You ever hear of them?
Yeah.
You could find them.
You gotta get them online though, I think.
Walmart.com. You can't
Yeah,
find them in the
exactly.
store.
Here's Missy's setup over here. I haven't even showed this yet. It's a dream hammock, Darien. It's got all the custom zippers, pullouts. Man, that color just pops. Oh, look at that. So you get your ridgeline organizer there. Under quilt protector. She's liking it a lot so far. This is her second trip with it now, so I laid in a few times. It's pretty comfortable, 11 feet long. Here's my setup over here. Wood bonnet Blackbird XLC. Got it half tore down. Gotta get the tarp out of here.
Camping hack. Use your water, lighten your load.
So we're all packed up, ready to go. It's kind of choppy out here, breezy. We're gonna be having a stiff headwind on our way out, but we're gonna stop at this island here. Looks pretty interesting, and then just follow the shoreline. It'll be fine once we get to that side, but a lot less boat traffic today to worry about. We're gonna stop at this little island here. Looks kind of inviting. Perfect hammock hanging island, right? We soon found out that hammock hanging on this island probably wasn't ideal since it was a burial site here. Yeah. Rest in peace, you got yourself a nice little island here. We gone. There's another one over there. Still want to camp here, Missy?
Hell no!
We're almost to our landing. This is Hay Creek. It's a nice resort here. I don't know the name of it, but nice cabins over there. Beautiful. We tried for days to get a good photo of the great blue heron. It would make an appearance several times, only to elude us. Finally, just minutes before the end of our trip, Leah was able to capture a few really nice photos. The great blue herring provided a nice parting gift as we arrived at the landing and loaded up our canoes.
Beep beep. Yeah, you got the strap right there.
So we're all packed up, ready to go. We're gonna do a little group picture here and then hit the road. Our next trip will be Porcupine Mountains, and that's a 4-day trip as well. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Click on the logo to subscribe to my channel, or check